Okay, what do Canadians do during our cold winters? What most people know about Canada, or what you think you know, is very minimal. So I made a top 3 list of what most people I know about Canada. Number 1, Canada is cold. Yes, this is true, but Canada does have summer just like y'all's, and it gets up to around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 2, Canada is a country. This made the list because most people I talk to, that's one of the things they know about Canada because it's so minimal. And number 3, that Canadians speak French. This one I do give leeway for because I'm one of the only Canadians here that doesn't speak French, but they're about 0.1% of the population in Canada that do. You probably still think that living in negative 40 degrees Celsius is crazy, but what most people don't know is how fun living in Canada actually is and how pretty it can be. So, what do Canadians do to take on the cold and still have fun? These are things I've done throughout my childhood with family and friends, making memories, and will continue to do throughout my life. Number 1, ice fishing. This is something I'm assuming most of you have not tried in your life, but I recommend you do. Me and my family would go out on the ice for long afternoons and back at the cabin by the time the sun sets. Most of the time we'd return numb from the cold from some silly thing that happened during the day, like you were too stubborn to sit in the tent, or you weren't looking where you were going and stepped into an ice fishing hole. We catch all sizes of fish, and everyone can fish if they choose. If you don't want to fish, which is most kids, after about 20 minutes, because we get so bored of it, there are many other things you can do, but I'll be talking about those later. The first picture here is younger me, and I'm cleaning out an ice fishing hole. And then the second picture up there is me being forced to take a picture because my mom gets excited every time somebody catches a fish. Then you can see 3 different sizes of fish. In the top right corner, there's a fish about 18 pounds, which is really big, and it's very rare to catch those. And then to ones that are basically the size of minnows in these other 2 pictures down here. And then in the bottom left is a quick video of a fish being brought up through the hole. Okay. Oh, sorry. Snowmobiling is another thing I've done growing up. We go on family trips for a day where we live and occasionally stop at shelters along the way. And when we're at the lake, if you get bored of ice fishing, you could take the snowmobile and go around and ride on the snow, which I describe the feeling as it's just like driving a jet ski on water when the snow is nice and powdery. So it's a fun thing that everyone can do, even when you're young. As you can see here, is little kids. You can also do tricks if you so choose, as you see my dad doing in that bottom left picture. It's the bottom middle picture, sorry. And then here on the right is me snowmobiling around because I got bored of ice fishing really fast. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you about is hockey. I know this is a sport y'all probably know about, but it is huge in Canada. It's like football is in the States. Everyone in my family played hockey growing up except my sister. I grew up playing hockey my whole life, and it taught me countless of lessons about life and sports. Our family loves to sit in the living room just watching hockey together and enjoying each other's company. About 5 years ago, we built our own ODR, which stands for outdoor rink, on our backyard dugout. Once it had frozen over enough, we shoveled all the snow, then watered the top a few times to get it nice and smooth, as you can see my dad doing in the bottom middle picture. In these pictures in the top left and right are my brother, dad, and I, and we're all skating around late at night, and we go out every night for hours and just skate around and have fun. Got really cold though. And then here's a video of my brother taking a shot, but you can't judge him because he's very young at this point and it's not very good. But that's what we do for hours on end. And then in the bottom left is me playing on my girls' hockey team, and the top middle picture is my brother playing on his AA team, which is just a higher level of hockey. Oops, sorry. Now, I can understand if you still think we're crazy for living in the cold we do, or still suspect we live in igloos or something like that. But I hope you took away how great Canada actually is and what it means to me and my family, even though our nose hairs freeze when we walk outside. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Good job.
Is it okay how